Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by mountains, lived a 24-year-old young man named Marco. He was extremely restless. His mind never stopped. Thoughts constantly arose and disappeared, leaving him anxious and exhausted. He lived trapped by the sorrows of the past and worries about the future. His mind seemed like a constant storm. Marco couldn't relax, slept poorly, and couldn't even remember the last time he had truly smiled. One day, he heard about a distant village in the mountains where a wise old man lived. They said he had been a highly respected psychologist in the city, helping countless people find inner peace. Now elderly, he decided to abandon the urban rush and live amidst the tranquility of nature. Sometimes, he still received visitors to advise them. Curious and hopeful, Marco thought, "Perhaps this man can help me." After many days of tiring travel, he finally arrived at the village. There, he saw a small house covered in plants. On the porch, the old man sat silently, his eyes closed, exuding serenity. Marco approached and spoke humbly. "Sir, my mind is very agitated. I can't stop thinking. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes and smiled calmly. "You seek peace? Then come with me. I have a task for you." He led Marco to the yard, filled a glass with water to the brim, so full that any carelessness would cause the water to overflow, and handed it to the young man. "Walk to the entrance of the village and back, but without spilling a single drop." Marco was surprised, but accepted the challenge. Holding the glass with extreme care, he began to walk. The street was narrow and busy. People passed by. Merchants called out to customers. Dogs barked. Even so, Marco kept his eyes fixed on the water. He walked slowly, attentive to each step. After some time, he returned to the old man. "I did it," he said, satisfied. "I didn't spill a single drop." The old man nodded and asked, "Did you see the children playing along the path, or hear the dogs barking?" Marco replied, surprised, "No, I was completely focused on the glass." The old man smiled again. "That's the secret. When your mind is truly in the present moment, there's no room for fear, anxiety, or unnecessary thoughts. While you were focused on the water, you weren't thinking about the past or worrying about the future. Your mind was at peace." Gradually, Marco understood. The peace he so desperately sought wasn't outside, but within him. It arises when we learn to live fully in the now. With gratitude, he bowed his head and said, "Now I understand. If I want to calm my mind, I need to bring it to the present. That's how true peace happens." The old man simply smiled. The sun was setting, scattering golden light across the ground, while the birds returned to their nests. Marco returned home a changed man. He was no longer the young man consumed by restlessness. He had learned to silence the inner storm, and since then, whenever thoughts tried to overwhelm him, he remembered the glass full of water and the power of living in the present moment. If this story touched you, Share it with others. May it inspire new thoughts and new lessons. Until next time, stay well and preserve your peace.